This is the briefing from Transport Topics for March 31st. I'm Esmeralda Leon. Nick Darman of Alvis discusses the evolution of transportation management systems and workflow automation, while David Bell of CloneOps.ai shares insights from the Manifest 2025 Supply Chain Innovation Conference. Catch the Road Signs conversation at ttn.ws/episode 160. Now let's dive into the day's top stories. Georgia lawmakers last week passed a measure that will require outside groups that finance someone else's lawsuit to register with the Georgia Department of Banking and Finance. The bill also would prohibit groups from pressuring plaintiffs on when or how to settle a case and stop foreign governments from funding others' lawsuits in Georgia. Republican Governor Brian Kemp, who has been supporting the legislation, is expected to sign the bill into law as soon as this week. The Georgia Motor Trucking Association called the bill, quote, another step toward fairness in Georgia's legal system, unquote. President Donald Trump said he and Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney would meet after Canada's election on April 28th, amid an intensifying tariff war. Carney released a statement saying the two men agreed to start, quote, comprehensive negotiations about a new economic and security relationship, unquote. But the Canadian leader also reiterated that his government plans to put retaliatory tariffs in place after the U.S. administration unveils its new import taxes on Wednesday, which Trump has billed Liberation Day. Carney assumed Canada's top political office March 14th. Integrated Supply Chain Services company BRW says it has secured approval to handle more military freight. Its trucking division was designated a Department of Defense freight carrier by the Military Surface Deployment and Distribution Command. BRW of Oxford, Alabama says this further solidified its position as a government and defense partner. BRW has provided integrated trucking, logistics, and warehousing services to U.S. military and commercial customers for nearly 7 decades. That's it for today. Remember, for all the latest trucking and transportation news, go to the experts at ttnews.com.
Spoken Layer.